Hey, it's Seth from Citizens Disability. Today I'm going to tell you what you need to know about applying for Social Security disability insurance benefits in the Old Dominion, Virginia. Every state's different. That's obvious and everyone knows it. What's less obvious, what most folks don't know, is that applies to Ssdi claims, or Social Security disability insurance claims as well. Because of the way the Social Security Administration structures this process, the state you live in has a real effect on an applicant's waiting times and on their likelihood of winning their benefits at each step of the process. And we track this data pretty closely. We've updated our numbers as we do every year in February, so this Virginia data is certified fresh for 2021. Now, as you may know from watching some of our other videos, and there's plenty of them, there's basically 3 steps in the Ssdi application process. You got the initial application, reconsideration, and the hearing. Now, the first 2 steps, the initial application and reconsideration, are handled at the state level by state-run disability determination services, agencies who work on behalf of the Social Security Administration, following all the same rules, all the same regulations. Now, as you can see from this chart coming in from the right, over the past year in Virginia, about 43.5% of initial applications for Ssdi benefits were approved. And you can see how that compares here to the national average of 38.4%. That's an approval rate difference of 5.1% to the good side. Virginia is ahead of the average. You can also see how Virginia has done over the years going back to 2010, and we can see that Virginia has been well above the national average, basically going back for the whole decade. As we made this video in February 2021, Virginia ranks 17th in the nation in terms of the rate of approvals at the initial level. Key takeaway here, though, about half of all initial applications are being denied. And if those 50-50 odds make you a little bit worried thinking about your own claim, yeah, it's understandable, but there's no reason to panic. First reason not to panic, you got people like us here at Citizens Disability, specialized disability advocates who can help with the application process to improve a claimant's chances of success. And if you want to see how an advocate could help you with your claim, click this little banner up here in the top right. You can watch a video all about it. Second reason not to panic is that being denied an initial application does not have to be the end of the road. That's because when people get denied an initial application, typically they're going to appeal that denial. They're going to ask for reconsideration, or recon as we call it. Reconsideration is also handled at the state level, and as this chart coming in from the right will show you, it is actually pretty rare for people to get approved at recon, the second of the 3 stages. You can see that's reflected in both the Virginia data and the national data. Virginia, with an approval rate of 15.1%, is a little bit ahead of the national average of 13.7%, but those are still both pretty low numbers. We can see how Virginia has done over the last 10 years. And we can see that despite Virginia having dropped a bit from 2019 to 2020, they're still well ahead of that national average. So overall in 2021 so far, Virginia ranks 19th in the nation in terms of approvals at reconsideration. So the majority of people who apply for Ssdi benefits in the United States, we should probably tell you this, they do have to go to the 3rd stage of the process called the hearing. And in Virginia, it won't be a true majority of applicants who need to go to the hearing, but it will be just about half of all applicants who will need the hearing. We do have a ton of information about the hearing on our website and other videos about it here on YouTube if you want to get all the details. You can even see what a hearing is actually like. Just click this little banner up here in the top right. Short version, if you've been denied at reconsideration, you're going to appeal that denial and you're going to go to a hearing in front of an administrative law judge who works on behalf of who works for the Social Security Administration at the federal level. And this is another area where all the states are very different. Most states have at least one, but usually several SSA hearing locations throughout the state, and each individual office has their own waiting times and their own approval rates. So this chart coming in from the right will show you how Virginia fares on average across all of their offices against the national average for approval rates at hearing. And it looks like through 2020 and into 2021 so far, Virginia's coming in at 47.4% on average. You can compare that here to the national average of 51.1%. That's going to put Virginia ranking 32nd in the nation. Now, when you appeal and ask for a hearing, we should warn you that it can take a pretty long time for that hearing to actually happen. And when it comes to hearing waiting times for Virginia, you can see them here in these blue bars. We have the national average of 11.4 months of waiting time before the hearing, and we can see that across Virginia, the average waiting time is 11.5 months. Basically, it's neck and neck. As you can see, we do have more than one hearing location in Virginia. We can see that the shortest waiting time in the state is at Charlottesville with a respectable waiting time of 9.1 months. The longest waiting time in the state is the Falls Church National Hearing Center with a waiting time of 13.7 months. So overall, Virginia does have that slightly longer hearing waiting time than the national average, but I mean the difference is very small. We can also see that each office has its own approval rates. Those are the red bars. And looking at the 2020 data leading into 2021, we can see that the best situation is in Roanoke with an approval rate of 57.3%. That's pretty good. Things are less rosy looking, though, over at the Falls Church NHC with a approval rate of 40.7%. So overall, Virginia does have a slightly lower approval rate than the national average, with 3 of their offices all coming in below that national average. So in looking at our data altogether, we can see that for approval rates at hearing, Virginia overall, on average, ranks, as we had said, 32nd in the nation, while for hearing waiting times, Virginia ranks 24th in the nation. The important thing to remember here is that these waiting times we're talking about for Virginia and for these individual offices, those are average waiting times. Some folks are going to get their hearings faster than that, faster than these average times we're showing you. Some folks are going to have to wait longer, sometimes even a lot longer than those average numbers we just showed you. Now, we have got a lot more data about Virginia at our website, www.citizensdisability.com. You can check it all out. Come visit us and click on our state-by-state page and click into your state. We update our data every year so you can stay current on what's happening and have up-to-date information at your fingertips. It does change from year to year, trust me. Now, if you're thinking about applying for SSDI benefits, no matter where you are in the country or what the approval rates there look like, we strongly encourage you to please get help from a disability advocate, like us here at Citizens Disability, or a local specialist attorney. Especially after looking at all of these approval rate numbers we just shown you, you want to have the best possible chance at getting approved for your benefits. That's what an advocate can help you with. At Citizens Disability, we've been helping regular folks all across America apply for and win their SSDI benefits, and we've been doing it for over a decade. No advocacy group is more aggressive than we are. No one handles more cases per year than we do. If you want to see if we can help you with your claim, no problem. Just come visit us. Again, www.citizensdisability.com, or you can just call us at the number on the screen. Hey, thanks for watching our video about applying for SSDI benefits in the Old Dominion, Virginia. And if you liked what you saw here, you want to see more, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button down there and then ring the bell so that you can get a notification when we publish more videos. Hey, do us another favor. Tell us what you think in the comment section down there. We have got a ton of content on the SSDI process, how it all works and how we can help you. So please feel free to explore both our website and here on YouTube. I hope I see you again soon for another video. Until then, I'll just say thanks for watching and, of course, have a great day.